Okay, this is how to make a stereoscopic 3D rendering. First things first, you need this. Just the UMG minimap. It's going to tell you how to get all that stuff set up so you can get a scene render, scene capture 2D, get it following your guy, so you can put it in an image. This is how somebody did it. This is where I got the idea. He said, I actually got it working by rendering two cameras, the textures, and stitch them together with the post effect for a third camera. I didn't use that two camera technique. I don't know how to use the post effect. So apparently I looked it up. There's like a material and you can like use linear interpolate and like blend them together, blend the two views together. But that's not how I did it. At the end of the day, I just used a widget and two images to do it. And that worked okay for me. So somebody else, you can do it differently. So see, you've got your thing. You've got it working side by side. This is so if you don't want to use like the Gear VR, you can, where you have to plug it in and stuff, which is really annoying. And if you don't want to use that, then you can use this kind of thing, or do what he said, where you need a scene capture 2D, and follow that tutorial, get it following your guy with an event tick and everything else, and it follows him, sends the actor up for his location, all that. So get that set up, make a scene capture 2D. You go to that blueprint, go into all classes, scene capture 2D, then put in that blueprint. So you saw, get player pawn, two get actor locations, split the pins, event tick, and to set actor location. It'll follow your guy. And then you can set up the components where I have it set up, -90, so it follows at the top down, and then like high up in the air, like 11,000. If I pressed it, it's way up there. So you need scene capture 2D. You need to make a widget, and you need to make, drag in two images, but don't have anything in front of them or they won't show up on the phone. Have it behind them, or you might not even need them. I know in 4.11 you need to drag it on top for them to show up, but in 4.14, if there's anything above it, they won't show up at all on the device. So drag it, make the anchors, big, and so they overlap, so there's nothing like no string in the middle or piece, whatever's in the middle. Two images. Your brush is gonna start like that. Open it. Don't worry about that yet. Make a texture render 2D, or make a render target. This would be your render target. Once you make a render target, get the resolution of your device and put it on there, or divide it by 2 and put it on there. Put whatever it was divided by 2 into these categories based on vertical or horizontal. If it's horizontal, then you want to switch the height and the width, but still divide it by 2, because you don't want two huge images. It'll just take up your whole screen. That's the thing, put the resolution of the thing into that, and then make the images, divide by 2, and then put the images in there so they take up equal parts of the screen. And then from the render target, you go into here and you hit create material, and it goes into here, and it's just going to put you like that. There's your material. So that's it. Once you do that, go into here, put in your material, boom. Oh, but before you do that, your scene capture 2D needs to have your render target as the texture target. So that's your render target. Then you're good. Now you have stereoscopic 3D rendering. It seems like anything below 4.14 to get it to show up on a phone, you need something in front of it. But if it's 4.14 or 4.13, if there's anything in front of these images, they won't show up at all. So that's it. Stereoscopic 3D rendering without the Gear VR stuff or anything like that. Just normal. If you want to put it on like a normal device, like I know those Chinese 3D things, you know what I mean? Where you don't have to plug it in, you just shove the phone in there. This will show up as like a full image on the Chinese 3D thing. So yeah, because that's what I had, and I was like, man, I can't get it to show up, but now it shows up because of that.